All right. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us virtually. Welcome to our November meeting. So we meet monthly from March to November, and this is our last meeting. So it's very sad, but we have the schedule for next year. So there will only be one kind of deviation from the regular schedule, which will be our cultivation meeting, which will be held on the second Tuesday, not the third Tuesday, as you're used to. So we're still preparing speakers and kind of thinking about that. So if you have some ideas about who you'd like to hear from, let us know, and we can try to make that happen. Yeah, I think I've talked to him before. Yeah. Okay. So last time we held elections. So these are your 2026 club officers, and everybody's pretty much staying in their role. But we are welcoming Mike Henry as our new treasurer. So thank you. And, again, a huge thank you to Jared, who has been our treasurer. So okay, so every monthly meeting, we have our ID table. Today is actually not true because instead of mushrooms, we have a lot of food on those tables. So please enjoy yourselves. All right, in terms of past walks and events, the season is kind of winding down, but we did have a pop-up walk on October 26th with Dawn and Julie. And we also had our usual walk with the Friends of Murraysville Parks at Townsend Park that Richard does. And Stephen led a lichen walk at Ohio State Park. And he found something super cool, Mealcroa, Mealcroa, Chroa, okay, Mealcroa abscessa, which is a really cool foliose lichen. So if you're interested in that, talk to Stephen. He'll tell you all about it. He also led the Hayes Woods Trail Tour on October 25th. And we had a lot of events actually this fall that were not walks, but we presented at various events and participated in various events across the city as well, like celebrating science in the Steel City, and lots of presentations at like libraries and various events. So we are getting out there and talking about mushrooms. So what's coming up? Like I said, the season is kind of winding down. Stephen will do one more walk on November 22nd at Hayes Woods.
It's sold out.
It's sold out though. And November 29th is usually our last official walk of the season. It's the Thanksgiving walk / Black Friday, but I think it is on Saturday. Yeah, it's on Saturday so that everybody can attend. And that's at Hardwood Acres. We'll see what the weather's like. Sometimes it is very cold, so dress warm. And then Dawn is already coordinating an April tree ID / morale walk at Pine Ridge. So you can look for that one. And I think I heard rumors. Yeah, I heard rumors about doing the Strip District one again. And then I think we're going to do another tree ID / Chaga. Don't say that. Yeah, we're not doing that. We might find it, but not a thing. So I think that one's happening, but a lot of people really enjoyed the Strip District walk, so we're going to do that again. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So Fall Continental Myco Blitz is over. So thanks everyone for participating. If you have DNA specimens, give them to Dawn. And a huge congrats to Sherry Pornmether for 118 species and 208 observations. So did I hear she didn't even try that hard? Is that what I just heard? Okay, all right. I don't recognize anybody else's handle on INET. Is that Stephen Neville? That's Stephen Russell. I don't know Longtooth. Len really Huafong is also famous. I've seen a lot of pictures, but I don't know who that is actually. Does anybody know who that is? Okay, yeah. So very cool. Okay, our 26th link off foray is going to be October 10th. So it's going to be 2 weeks, I think, after, you know, our usual. Oh, it's going to be during next year's fall, my Continental Micro Blitz. So that's kind of cool. So that's awesome. Yes, and we are going to be at the North Park Lodge. So I don't know if you know how much work goes into booking that lodge every year, but let me tell you, you got to wake up at 11:50, you got to wait, you got to refresh, then you got to get to the date to like get it's a thing. So, but we made it. Okay. In terms of club activities, I did want to talk a little bit about the state mushroom. This has been underway for quite some time. I think it was introduced like around March 2025. And we need your help to contact members of the House Tourism, Recreation, and Economic Development Committee to drum up some support. So we're still trying to kind of pass this bill. They haven't voted on it. And you can help by reaching out to the chairs of this committee and any other legislators on the committee that represent your district. Dawn prepared some printed out letters in support of this bill that you can attach your name, address, sign them, and then we're going to mail them as like a package. Overall, all 8 Pennsylvania mushroom clubs have endorsed this initiative to name Ganoderma tsuge as the state mushroom, but we need to kind of drum up more support.
Yes, so a couple of key things here. So it's a little confusing figuring out who your state representative is, but there are resources online. The important thing here is to look up who your representative is and then see if they are already a sponsor. If they're already a sponsor, like Mandy Steele, then you can just send her a message and say, thanks so much. If they are not a sponsor and they're on this committee, the Recreation and Tourism Committee, it's really important that we contact them. So my rep is Lindsay Powell, and she's on the committee, but not a sponsor, so I have written her. So if you also have her as your rep, I think the more of us that collectively reach out and apply a little bit of pressure, the more likely we are to get some results. So, yeah.
Thank you. Tonight, I have a folder in the back that's orange, just stick your, your form letter in with that, make sure your name, address, phone number, so they know they're getting it from a real constituent, and we'll send it out.
Yep. Thank you. All right. And there's a whole bunch of resources like Hannah Huber, our Pennsylvania conservation mycologist, put up a site about this whole initiative. And if you're subscribed to our newsletter, which maybe you don't have to be subscribed, you just get it because you're a member, unless you did unsubscribe. We did send out an email about this. So if you search your inbox, you'll have the info in there as well. Okay, membership report. We're at 650 members and 389 households. And yeah, hopefully everybody got the latest newsletter. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And I know I wrote an article about the Dyer's polypore. So if you're not aware of that, that was pretty interesting. I didn't know that. There's a new taxonomy update about the Dyer's polypores. So that's kind of cool. Okay. So we are doing a price increase in the membership dues. I think we've talked about this a little bit, but the dues are our primary source of income. And after doing a little bit of analysis, and we haven't raised these in years, probably more than a decade. So if you can, please renew your membership and you get all those awesome benefits as a member of the club. Okay, now to the main thing of the evening. We are doing the WPMC Awards. So we award 2 awards each year, a service award and a president's award. And it is my honor to award this first one, Outstanding Service Award, to Mike Henry. So Mike has been an invaluable member of the club, contributing his time, expertise, and enthusiasm in so many meaningful ways. Since 2001, he has served as our 4A Feast Chair, organizing one of our most beloved annual events that is known far and wide, which requires a lot of behind-the-scenes work. As a Western Peninsula Mushroom Club identifier, proudly wearing his 250 ID button, Mike attends countless walks, always ready to help with identification and support members who are learning. And he has also stepped up as a leader in the field, guiding a walk with another organization that he's involved with, the Hollow Oak Land Trust. And he often represents WPMC at outside organizations, strengthening our connection in the broader mycology community. So, and looking ahead, Mike has shown his dedication to the club by serving as treasurer starting in January. So, for his generosity, his commitment, and his steady presence across so many areas of club life, we are truly grateful. So, please join me in congratulating Mike Henry. Okay, we'll do this later, I think, is what she's saying. Okay. All right. Now off to the next one. We are also this year awarding an Outstanding Service Award to Dawn. And normally, Dawn received the President's Award last year, and normally we wouldn't award a single individual 2 years in a row, but there was just no way this wasn't going to happen because Dawn literally just crushed it this year. So let me tell you about what she did. So she has made significant organization-wide contributions throughout the year. She worked closely and meticulously with our insurance policy, getting that all squared away. She has also overseen membership records, as you know, so that is her thing. But she also has taken an active and essential role in our scientific and administrative work. So she has helped process, organize, and send off DNA specimens, making sure our collections get analyzed. And she has also completed countless forms and permit paperwork. This is huge. So that we can legally and safely hold walks across multiple locations and collect specimens for analysis. And that was a lot of work because we now have to tell every part where we're going. And
But I was gonna say, if they so simplified this process, I will not get this word next year.
She also played a major role in the successful execution of the Linkoff foray, handling its many logistical challenges with her characteristic calm and competence. So her reliability, innovation, organization, and willingness to take unglamorous tasks have enriched the clubs in countless ways. So congratulations, Dawn, and thank you.
Okay, so I have like a ridiculous 1-second speech on this.
Yeah.
Is there are so many people in this, I mean, just an unbelievable number of people in this room that make this possible. And in that, I'm really happy we're doing this with Mike. This is Michael. Mike, stand up, so we get our picture together. Or, because that's just so late. Yeah. So you can- Yeah, that's great. Nice. Thank God, yeah. Hey. Mike has.
Yeah, I mean, so many things. We'd be here tomorrow still if I said everything that Dawn has done for the club this year. So thank you, thank you. All right, and our President's Award goes to Jared White, who I don't think is here today. But Jared has been an incredible asset to the club. He is a Western Pennsylvania Mushroom Club identifier who has earned his 400 button. And he frequently leads walks at Westinghouse Park, Boyce Mayview Park, and his stomping ground, Hillman State Park, as well as Peters Lake Park. And he just attends countless walks, sharing his knowledge with members of all experience levels. And he's also an enthusiastic photographer and a Western Pennsylvania Mushroom Club photo contest winner. Even without holding a formal role in the club, Jared has consistently stepped up above and beyond, helping at Mushroom Education Day and representing the club at outside organizations and engaging with the public about fungi. So for his dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to the club, we are proud to honor Jared with the President's Award. So congrats again, Jared. All right. Now we have one more thing. So I would like to nominate Cecily Franklin for lifetime membership. In recognition of her many years of outstanding service to the Western Pennsylvania Mushroom Club. Cecily joined the club, and she will correct me if I got any of this wrong, but I think I have it right. Oh, I'm sorry. Copy and paste, but I have this stuff here. So, yeah. You know, little error. Copy and paste. So Cecily joined the club in 2009, and she has been an indispensable part of our operations ever since. She began serving as corresponding secretary in 2011, then taking on the role of recording secretary in 2012, then as vice president in 2016 and president from 2018 to 2020, providing strong leadership throughout her tenure and supporting the club in many ways. As our publicity chair, she manages a significant amount of correspondence on our behalf and oversees much of the club's social media presence. Since 2014, Cecily has served also as our newsletter editor, keeping all the information that you need to know about the club and what has happened delivered and polished. She has also coordinating the Linka Foray auction since 2015 and frequently contributes thoughtful book reviews to both our newsletter and the Fungi magazine. Beyond these formal roles, she is also the person who keeps us all organized. So nothing slips through the cracks because Cecily's on it. Yeah, well, this slide didn't get emailed to Cecily and see what happened. I mean, literally, you see what happens when Cecily doesn't see things. So Cecily is just an overall, you know, she is the face of the club in many ways and a well-known figure in the mycology circles. And it is my pleasure to recognize for her longstanding dedication to the community. So at this time, I submit this nomination to the membership for a vote, because those are the rules. All in favor of awarding Cecily a lifetime membership, please say aye. Aye. All right. Well, congratulations, Cecily. Speech. Okay, and we have more. So more cool stuff coming. We have 2 buttons to award and wowza. 400 for Josh Morris. Is he here? I didn't see him.
No.
Yeah. And Kara, 1,000 species. I mean, that's high, right?
Dawn had to make more buttons because they didn't go up high enough for how many mushrooms Kara has found. So we now have up to a 4,000 buttons if anyone wants to find. You still have more room to grow. So we now have every button you could possibly ever want. But another Dawn thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Congrats, Kara. So good.
And then I'll buy your stuff with it. 'Cause she needs that. She needs to have one on her Facebook page. Yeah, look at the.
Also the official photographer. All right. Well, if you're looking for some ideas for gifts, Western Pennsylvania Mushroom Club has you covered with some merch. So, and that's it. Any questions? Announcements? Okay. I actually do have some old photography equipment if anybody's interested, like my previous DSLR lenses and stuff. So if you're interested, yeah, come and see me. I think that's any other, do you have any? Okay. All right, that's it. Please get more food, enjoy the company, and happy winter mushroom hunting. And we'll see you. Yeah. Oh, all right, thanks everybody for joining us virtually. And we'll see you later.